We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Today's reading, November 7, The Chosen Stories, Part 3. But those who obey God's word truly show how completely they love Him. That is how we know we are living in Him. Those who say they live in God should live their lives as Jesus did. 1 John 2, 5 and 6. Lesson 2. A revival of spirituality leads to a revival of simplicity. Help me out, please. Having lived on a university campus all these years, I have listened to the honest but frank challenges the young bring to the community of the chosen. Explain to me, please, why it is that if you move a cluster of 5 diamonds 6 inches, the forbidden cluster becomes acceptable. And they point from their earlobe down a few inches to where a brooch is pinned on a dress. Or please, explain to me how you can condemn $5 ear studs and at the same time drive a $50,000 car or an $80,000 motorhome. Fair enough. The truth is, modest simplicity cuts both ways, doesn't it? Isn't it a bit incongruous to imagine a God in the universe who would consistently call us to abandon external ornamentation, but not have a word to say about houses that are vastly above our economic station or vastly beyond our personal need? So, what if we all chose to live by the same simplicity? It is more than coincidental that at 2 crucial junctures in the history of the chosen, the community of faith chose the same response. The runaway Jacob is returning home with a sprawling family and accumulated flocks. God meets him on the borders of the promised land and calls him to come to worship at Bethel, the site of the long-ago ladder to heaven. Jacob summons his family to relay God's appeal, and in response, they bury their ornaments beneath an oak tree. Genesis 35, 1-4. Amazingly, the children of Israel make the identical response at the foot of Mount Sinai after their moral meltdown. So the sons of Israel stripped themselves of their ornaments from Mount Horeb onward. Exodus 33, 6. Scholars believe that this second revival resulted in a lasting abandonment of ornamental jewelry by the community of faith. Prescribed crowns and signet rings remained. What's up? When the God who initiated both spiritual revivals came in person to live among us, this God, who could rightfully wear every gem and crown in the universe, he incarnated the value of divine simplicity. At his death, they gambled for the only robe he possessed. No house, no coins, nothing but a life of modest simplicity. Deep spirituality, radical simplicity. Therein lies Jesus' example for you and me today. Follow me wholly with gratitude. This concludes our reading today of God's Dream for You, The Chosen.